Massive Hollywood lawsuit. Rock star Greg Allman and movie producers sued over the death of a young woman killed while filming a movie about Allman's life. 2020 co-anchor Elizabeth Vargas is here. Boy, this is very disturbing, Elizabeth.
It is, Rob, and the lawsuit names Greg Allman, the film's director, and many others involved in the production, as well as CSX Railroad Company, in the negligent death of the young woman on the crew. It accuses the movie's director of setting up a scene on an active train track without permission from the railroad, placing Sarah Jones and the rest of the crew in imminent danger. Deep in the swampland of southern Georgia is a century-old train trestle. It was here 3 months ago that actor William Hurt, playing the role of Greg Allman, and a crew of 20 gathered to shoot a dream sequence in a movie about Allman's life. What was the scene specifically they were trying to shoot on the bridge?
William Hurt playing Greg Allman sitting in a hospital bed.
An actual bed.
And they were going to drag that thing out there and shoot this scene.
According to the lawsuit, the movie's crew waited for 2 freight trains to roar past before they were ordered to set up the bed and the cameras on the tracks. But as the director, Randall Miller, yelled action, the dream sequence scene turned into a nightmare. So the entire crew, they're all out on the bridge, and somebody yells, "A train is coming."
Train is coming, and then everybody starts scrambling.
A third train, 2 stories high, nearly as wide as the trestle itself, was on them in seconds. One of the camera crew, 27-year-old Sarah Jones, was one of several who could not make it to safety.
And all these people are trapped, and ultimately the train hits the bed.
It just created shrapnel when it hit that bed. The shrapnel apparently hit her and caused her to knock her into the train.
She was killed instantly?
Apparently so.
Other people were also hurt?
Yes, we understand there were 7 other people hurt, and a couple of them rather badly.
Did you speak with the director of Midnight Rider? Did he call you?
Randall Miller called us that day.
What did he say?
He was nearly hysterical, and he was saying, "I'm so sorry."
Do you hold him responsible?
I believe those who made poor decisions absolutely need to be held accountable.
Sarah's parents filed a lawsuit aiming to do just that, accusing Greg Allman and the producers of Midnight Rider of wrongful death, accusing them of shooting the scene without permission from the railroad, and alleging that they failed to warn the cast and crew of the danger presented, and actually concealed that danger by leading the cast and crew to believe that they were on the railroad tracks with permission. Allman is named because as executive producer of the movie about his life, they say he is responsible for what happens on the set. The movie industry is still reeling from news of Sarah Jones's death. The crews on TV and movie sets began a campaign, Slates for Sarah, since holding the film slates was one of Sarah's jobs on the set. Sarah's parents hope it will help promote safety while filming. So what do you hope her death will accomplish?
We want the industry to reevaluate itself. That's the bottom line. Safety for Sarah.
Other crew members on the set that day tell us they felt deeply uneasy about shooting on that train track, but were afraid to speak up. And that is what Sarah's parents want to change. Criminal charges may soon come in this case as well, charges for trespassing or even negligent homicide. Actor William Hurt has dropped out of the project, but director Randall Miller has said he wants to resume shooting the movie next month. And Robin George, that's created a lot of controversy and backlash.
I'm sure, but her parents, they just want to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Absolutely.
Safety for Sarah. And I know you're going to be following this in the coming months, and you'll be reporting on 2020.
That's right.
All right, Elizabeth, thanks so much. Always good to see you.
Thanks.